Well, it doesn't matter because it's on Twitch.
Well,
So.
we are.
Oh my God! Mute it, Scott. Activity.
Close that ad.
I don't have a choice.
That
God
ad
damn it!
over
This is
there.
the greatest start to a podcast we've done.
I'm gonna edit it. God.
Don't.
No, you're not.
Don't. We're
This
doing this
goes up.
raw.
We're doing it live. All right. Well,
Yeah.
welcome to the Thanks for Play podcast, where we're apparently going to be live streaming it too and everything else. So.
Can you pop out the chat window so I don't have to look at myself talk?
Wow. Jesus, man.
No, because it's gonna fucking throw me off because I'm gonna think it's live and I'm like, oh shit, I'm not in the shot, and then I'm gonna try and adjust myself. Thank you. Okay.
We basically just covered Zach from now on.
Okay.
Alright, so we're good.
What the fuck we have to talk about?
We have a lot to talk about.
I'm gonna do this weekly recap.
Weekly recap. I don't even know if I'm in the shot right now.
No one knows. Just act natural. God.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, actually, who do we want to start with?
Let's start with the most active one of the group. Jonah, what did you do this week?
Same as every week, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Me and Jonah were working.
Yeah, we work a lot. It's our job.
I feel like if we don't bring it up in a podcast now, it's actually going to be like...
People are going to be like, did you lose your job?
They didn't say that they were working this week.
I worked on a shit ton of pixel art.
Yeah, actually, we're going to have a lot of pixel art going up for our channel now.
I'm working on that new banner.
Yeah, something that actually looks decent, as opposed to what you're probably seeing now.
Wow.
It's not your editing skills, it was the photo quality of the previous images you used.
Whatever.
He's so mad. Okay, what did we do gaming-wise and TV-wise and stuff?
TV-wise, we watched all of BoJack Horseman.
Yeah, me and Zach watched
Show's so
BoJack.
fucking good.
It's great. Season 2's up on Netflix. Check it out.
I would almost argue it is not... I didn't think it was nearly as heartbreaking as the first season.
I think it was better than the first season.
I think it was better, but okay. Overall, I think it was better. Because there's, like, you go in knowing the information about the first season, knowing that, okay, first half was goofy, second half fucking sad.
Yeah.
Goofy a little bit, but sad.
Right, I'm not saying... I don't give a fuck if it's sad or not. What I'm saying is that, like...
No.
I think that the second season was much better than the first one.
Well, no, I mean, like, going into that, that's what you know. So the first couple episodes of the first season are kind of like, eh. But I honestly think that the ending quality of the first season was fucking phenomenal. Like, the last couple episodes, I don't know if the second season matches up to those last couple episodes.
I do. The whole thing with Todd and the and going away and like the whole friend, like I didn't give a fuck about Diane. Like
that's fair.
Diane's whole thing just didn't matter to me. And then she ghost wrote the book and made him look like a dick. He did nothing but profit from it. So I mean, to me, the thing with Todd was more sad than it was anything else.
Mine was less about the book and more about just like I think the most heartbreaking thing in all of season 1 didn't even do with BoJack. It was fucking Secretariat. That was so sad.
Yeah.
Especially because it just like that entire thing ends with like, looks like some idiot parked his car on the freeway, so might want to go the other route. It's like he killed himself and just. I mean, people probably talked about it afterwards and they made a movie about it, but like at the point where like things were said that if they had any context wouldn't have been, and that's probably the most depressing thing.
Right.
But I can see where you're coming from with that.
Me and Zach went and seen Ant-Man today.
It was way better than I thought it was going to be.
It was about as good as I expected, and I knew it was going to be good, and it was fucking great. I prefer the Scott Lang story opposed to Hank Pym.
Hank Pym's a dick.
Well, so was Scott, but I feel
Scott's a lovable dick. Hank Pym's just an asshole.
Yeah. So.
I mean, Scott's a dick in the sense where he's like, he's a dick like Hawkeye's a dick.
Yeah.
Where Hank Pym's a dick like some dude at a night.
Like Tony Stark's a dick.
I feel like Tony Stark's even better than Hank. I don't like Hank Pym. What did you do, Jonah, this week?
Absolutely nothing.
No Final Fantasy 14? No.
I've been playing a little bit of Final Fantasy 14. I haven't really played much video games this week.
That's fair.
It's been weird.
Video game.
No comics? No nothing?
Not right now. I mean, I read the new Suicide Squad graphic novel that came out. That's pretty good. It combines the old Suicide Squad with the new Suicide Squad, and Black Manta's a fucking asshole in it, but like the good asshole.
I fucking love Black Manta. He's my favorite DC villain.
They go to China. They go to China to stop this, whatever. They're in the Chinese embassy.
Yeah.
And these giant Soviet robots show up.
Mm.
Yeah. That sounds super sick.
And so Black Manta's like, I'll be right back. And like, just like, jumps through one. And like, into the building. And the guy that's like coordinating the mission's like, Black Manta, what's going on? I was like, well, as you can see, there's giant communist robots shooting us. But what's going on? Did you not hear giant communist robots? It's great.
That's fucking awesome.
And then there's just like this whole like I don't know what to call it. Because there's like the new Suicide Squad is just kind of like the newer versions of the old Suicide Squad. So like Deathstroke is now Deadshot, and Harley Quinn is now transferred to Harley Quinn's daughter, and so there's all these, I guess,
original
rivalries.
Oh, I thought you meant it was old Suicide Squad with new Suicide Squad, as in like art styles.
No,
like so I thought it was like the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover.
Oh no!
So it's like old Harley Quinn and like the Batman animated series with new Harley Quinn like in short shorts. And,
no! It's
a leather jacket.
It's like the original Suicide Squad members working with the new Suicide Squad members. And then there's like these 3 ninja bats that fight Damian in Son of the Bat comic arc, and they're there, but they don't have names, and so there's like ninja bats, go that way, and the ninja bats are like, ah! And they just fly off, and you're like, all right.
It's a little upsetting. There's only 3 of them. Add 1 more and color code them, and you have a good idea for a kids' cartoon show.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good comic, I guess. I read it at the comic store the other day while I was waiting around.
S&M. You were doing magic stuff. How was your magic stuff been this week? I know that you've been active with that.
Yeah, the new set came out.
What?
It's Magic the Gathering. Like, for those of you who don't play Friday, like, don't do. F&M kind of, like, without having context, kind of sounds like a sex thing.
Yeah, that's why
that's S&M.
Yeah, and that's why it's not played on,
close.
And that's why it's not played on Saturdays.
Oh, S&M, Saturday Night Magic.
Sundays.
Or Sundays, yeah.
That's the Lord's Day. No, tell them what you pulled out of your box.
Okay, so my buddy got me...
Gideon, for anybody who remembers
he got me a Russian box of the new Origin set.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like the most expensive foreign box you can get. And because it's limited print, they don't, they have...
He got him a box because he helped him get a job.
Yeah.
That's the fucking tits. That's like the best thing ever.
Yeah, so I helped him get a job, and he was like, thanks,
Here's a box.
With my first paycheck, I got you this box. And so I was opening it, I was searching for, like, stuff for the deck I'm building, and I pulled a foil Russian of the new Jace. They're now flip planeswalkers, so...
And how much is that?
$480.
You said it was 220 yesterday.
The card skyrocketed in value.
Jesus! Just sell it and buy another deck.
But yeah, and I finished...
Should I sell it and buy 2 more boxes?
Only profit.
Yeah, I finished my deck that I been building today. So I'm excited to play that this week, and
Me and Zach have pretty much stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm starting to pick up Magic again, just because Jonah's in the same house.
Soon as I get a job and a more stable income, I'm gonna start picking up Warhammer, which is fucking expensive. You might need to sell that Jace and buy an army.
Yeah.
Or 1 fucking piece of the army.
Well, if I know where my Jace goes, it's like you drawn Jace on this white index card, put it in my deck, and I'm like, where did my Jace go? I'm in a big tournament.
Better yet, I have a Russian Jace on sale, and I just fucking sell them a human being from Russia named Jace.
Oh shit!
Or just fucking a regular one of the cheaper Jaces just painted on one side with
just
a
blue
communist symbol on it from the USSR.
Oh my god! Like the hammer and moon or whatever.
Sickle
and moon, whatever.
No, the hammer
and sickle. That's right.
What's your thing about this moon?
It's a crescent.
Yeah. But yeah, that was my week.
What'd you do this week?
I had it on my computer for a while, and I started playing a little bit of Brothers, Tale of Two Sons. That game is really, really good. It's really sad, and it's so fucking disorienting when you just like because you've played it before, right?
Yeah.
For those of you guys who haven't played it, it's kind of an older game. It came out
Sad as
last
fuck.
year, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I want to say it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
You control one brother with one analog stick and one brother with the other analog stick, and you interact with both the triggers. Which is fine, it's not too hard, except for when your mind fucking blanks, and you're like, which brother's which? How do I control? And then they both just fucking split off and run into walls for like 20 seconds until you can control it again.
You played like a half hour of that. What have you been playing a lot of?
That's what I was going to bring up next.
Okay.
I've been playing a shit ton of Rocket League. Oh my god, that game's amazing. It's been all over Twitch, but for those of you who don't know what that is,
Twitch
soccer.
is a... For those of you who don't know who Twitch is, how are you watching us?
I've never been much of a sports guy, but it's a soccer game. But instead of using people, you use rocket-powered remote control cars in a fucking clear dome that can be anywhere to 4-on-4 or 1-on-1 or 1-on-4 or whatever you fucking want. And it is weirdly engrossing. Like, this is the only fucking sports game that I have played where I have been excited to do season mode.
Yeah?
I can't... Like, my brother's played season mode after season mode of Madden, and I'm like, you like football, that's understandable. I can't see myself ever doing that with a sports game. But something about these fucking rocket-propelled remote control cars, this bullshit Tonka shit.
I have with 2 games, actually. Mostly wrestling games. I just like the wrestling storylines. And then, have either of you guys ever heard of a game called NBA Ballers?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I fucking love that game. And I played Rags to Riches like 30 fucking times, man. But yeah, anything else you did this week?
Other than
Pixel art and all
Pixel
that.
art.
Yeah.
played more Bloodborne.
Yeah.
I started a new character and I made her look like a clown with a monocle.
Splatoon's still fun.
I've been playing a little bit of Splatoon off and on. Not very much. I need to play more of it, but I've got a lot of games ready to
Well, I
play.
guess our next topic you can really segue into because you've been playing a lot of this game too.
Uh,
Skyrim.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so apparently there was I actually haven't been playing a lot of Skyrim, but
There were 3 days this week I came home and you were playing Skyrim.
I also
I
played
was
Crash
testing
Bandicoot 2
Skyrim.
this week, and I got to see Ant-Man, and I got my character to level 40 in Final Fantasy.
You're 40?
I think I'm 40 now.
Oh shit, we can do that dungeon tonight.
No, I'd be 41.
You can get to 41 tonight.
Anyways, that's what I did this week. Okay, now go with your Skyrim shit.
Apparently there's 2 features in Skyrim that fans just discovered that were initially supposed to be part of the game that just got taken out, which, for whatever reason, maybe they didn't think it was fun with it, or they didn't think it was, like, necessary. But it both had to do with NPC death. The first one was Haunting, where one unique NPC that wasn't, like, Ulfric or fucking a Greybeard with a family, if you kill them, there's a chance that a couple days later, as long as they still have the family that are still alive, a ghost of them will follow them around.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone will pretend, or either everyone will pretend they can't see it, or you're the only one who can see it, because you're Dragonborn and you're fucking Mary Sue bullshit. The other one is a mourning system, which basically means, like, it would actually go into effect that the family would greet the Dragonborn with some form of, like, sad greeting before going into the normal dialogue, which is a really interesting concept. And I found this randomly, and it reminded me that I downloaded a new mod for Skyrim, and it is the
Fucking
greatest
great.
thing I have ever seen. To
I've
put this
seen
in
it
perspective, before I had 2 mods that took the place of this mod, where one was the Thomas the Tank Engine mod, where, if you don't know what that is, you haven't been on the internet for like fucking 2 years.
It's
But-
everywhere.
It changes every dragon into a character from Thomas the Tank Engine, which is the scariest fucking thing I've ever seen. Speaking of Ant-Man. And
Right.
the second one was it changed all the dragon.
And Ant-Man.
Okay.
He fucking enlarges it and throws it.
Oh yeah.
It's great.
That was in the previous.
The second one was it replaced all the da 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 ba da da ba da da ba 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 with it replaced it with Puff the Magic Dragon. I replaced both of those with a new mod that I originally thought was just music, where it changed every combat encounter to fucking Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins, and that's just like it's fucking hilarious. I had no idea about the other edition that was in it until like I was in the middle of downloading it, and it replaces every dragon with fighter jets. So you're fighting against fighter jets. Fucking, you fight against fighter jets with Danger Zone playing with a sword or bows and arrows.
It's a
and
fucking
it's the silliest fucking shit I've ever seen.
Skyrim mods are great. Skyrim mods make everything so much better. But Danger Zone with a fucking fighter jet.
I'm never replacing that mod.
And he plays as a skeleton.
Oh yeah, I'm playing as a skeleton because of another mod. So I'm a skeleton fighting against fighter jets, wielding a warhammer as they breathe fire, and Kenny Loggins sings a ballad in the background. It is truly the pinnacle of gaming, and Fallout 4 can't beat that, no matter how good it is.
Oh. Actually, no. If you're gonna go to like Fallout 4, speaking about Fallout 4,
buckle in, kids, because I'm about to talk about Fallout 4 for the next hour and a half.
No, he's not.
I am.
It is not about to be an hour and a half.
I have notes.
Can we mention the most important part about Fallout 4, which is the most important NPC in the game?
Cogsworth?
No.
Dogmeat?
The train.
Oh, the train.
No.
Oh, okay, so I'll talk about that first. I'll talk about that first.
Oh my! Why do you get to talk about everything?
Because it's Fallout.
I'm the one that fucking brought it up.
It's so great. Oh my God.
I've shared it with you guys.
That's fair.
So earlier this week, on like Reddit and Imgur, this thing blew up about this NPC. Well, this thing in one of the Fallout 3 DLCs.
It's Fallout 3 DLC?
Yeah, it's Fallout 3 DLC. And it's
I thought this was for Fallout 4.
Oh no.
No, it's for 3.
And it's part of the Broken Steel. No, it's Broken Steel.
Whichever one has a fucking train in it.
Yeah, so you ride a train.
Get to the point.
Yeah, you ride a train to like one spot to another, and people found out after this has been out for about 2 or 3 years that that train is actually an NPC with its body underground, wearing a helmet that makes it a train.
So essentially, it's a body with a train head, and the body runs super fast.
And they make it run super fast because vehicles weren't supported in the game at all. And you can actually get that helmet by getting into the files of the game. So it's really funny. So,
do you think this character is going to make a return in Fallout 4?
Oh, of
Same
course.
as their plot centric.
Speaking of Fallout 4, QuakeCon was this week, and pretty much QuakeCon used to be like, it's just for like Quake, just for like small games like that, and then Fallout showed up this year, and Bethesda showed up this year, and totally blew up QuakeCon.
Sorry, every developer of an indie game that was at QuakeCon. You got fucking overshadowed.
So they showed a
corporate behemoth.
Right. They showed a 40-minute playable demo of Fallout 4. And it was amazing. And it was like just so much stuff in that demo. Just watching them play that demo, they talked about Dogmeat in this game is actually modeled off of the game designer's dog. And
That's cute.
Dogmeat is the name of the dog. It's not actually like a dead dog.
Yeah.
They live captured the developer's dog, so Dogmeat looks like as real as he can be, like with his movements and everything. They showed 2 possible companions, Preston something or other, I can't read my own handwriting, and Piper.
I've never met a Preston I've liked. I've never met a person named Preston that I've been
Preston.
like, yeah.
I met one Preston that wasn't too bad. He was a bigger guy. He used to play Magic.
Oh yeah, he was the
He works at.
He married Jake and Melanie.
Oh shit!
That's awesome.
That's one Preston. You're the good Preston.
You are
Truly the Highlander of Preston.
You are single-handedly the only good
He has
Preston.
Captain Crunch tattooed on his calf.
Okay, that's a good Preston.
Okay, real quick. Berries or no berries?
Berries.
No,
Okay, no.
but okay. Is
no.
Captain Crunch with no berries just as good?
No, it tears up your mouth.
Oh my god, stop having a baby mouth for one thing. And two, your exact argument
Oh god.
for it was that regular Cheerios and Captain Crunch are of equal quality, and you're a fucking liar.
Really?
You're a fucking liar, and you're lying so hard you believe yourself.
You're
You're not
backstory. This conversation happened in a Taco Bell drive-thru as we're getting the
because of the
bites.
Cinnabon, and like because I bite into it, I was like, oh, it's Crunch Berries. And it was like, is that a problem? I was like, no, it was a Captain Crunch Cinnabon, so I thought, oh, hey, it's just going to taste like Captain Crunch. Like, what is this fruit flavor? And Joe was like, well, they wouldn't make it all Captain Crunch. And I'm like, why? It's like, because Captain Crunch is bad. And I just looked at him so mad, because I love Captain Crunch. It's fucking delicious.
So would you guys say it's better without the berries or with the berries?
That's,
With the berries.
I kind
Hands
of
down?
Hands down.
I think it's better without the berries.
The only one I won't eat without I will eat without berries is the peanut butter Captain Crunch.
well, Peanut Butter Crunch is my favorite.
That's good.
But Captain Crunch is fucking good.
It's tasteless. It's cardboard.
It's sugar. It is fucking sugar. That is literally, if you like things with sugar in them, you like Captain Crunch, or you hate America.
No, he didn't say it was comparable to Cheerios. He said it
Comparable to Kix.
Kicks.
Fuck you.
It's oh man, it's not. It's
God
not
damn it, Kicks taste like that because they're named after feet wear.
Oh god.
At least our
Alright.
spokesperson doesn't lie about his rank in the military.
Who's your spokesperson? It's the same fucking thing. What are you talking about?
Kicks. Okay, who's the
Who's the Kick spokesperson?
Moms
A
everywhere.
foot?
He's right. Mom's everywhere. And can you really argue with mom? I agree with. I argue with my mom.
Constantly shit on your mother on a daily basis.
Literally.
Fallout 4.
So like these
Captain
two
Crunch DLC.
I'm down.
Admiral Crunch DLC.
You get. It's not even. They could get away with that too.
Yeah.
Admiral. No, it would be Crunch. It'd be like Admiral
Chew.
Chew. No, it has to be something that's like what's comparable to Crunch.
Smash. No.
Yeah, like
You
Admiral
don't
Smash.
smash things.
In your mouth.
No!
I'm about to
Chew.
smash on this cereal. You've
Fuck
never
you.
heard that?
Okay. Modern slang aside.
No.
Like a stereotypical, like, onomatopoeia for crunch, for eating something, is not you putting something in your mouth and just like a bubble popping up saying, smash!
I kind of want fucking like a cereal but made out of memes. It's like D's nuts and shit.
I would not eat cereal named D's.
There's like Pepe in there. Come on, like that'd be great.
Pepe marshmallow.
Yeah. What else could be in that cereal? What else?
Face would know GF.
That face would.
That feel would know GF. I always say face. I don't know why.
Why can't I hold all these cereals?
Okay,
Yeah.
this is in 2006.
Sorry, I'm an original memer.
Oh, so we're talking about rage face, troll face.
Anyway,
Uh,
Fallout
Most of
4.
you kids won't even remember that. Anyways,
If that becomes a cereal, look up Zach's new walkthrough on how to destroy capitalism.
Nuketown.
Speaking of Fallout 4.
Fucking Megaton. It's real. It's true.
I like how I can wrap. I can wrap Fallout 4 around anything. Anyways,
like how it's not just me destroying cereal; it's me destroying the entire the
oh,
entirety of capitalism.
So these two companions, Preston and Piper. Preston is the leader of the Minutemen, and Piper lives in Diamond City, which is actually Fenway Park. Diamond City.
Nice.
what's the distances between them?
It's like 5 miles. But you can actually go. You can actually go to two cities that are 25 miles away from Boston. You can walk there.
Nice. So
Quincy
there's
has to be one.
Quincy is
no
one.
confirmed.
Quincy is one?
Yeah.
Okay, so what, the other one would have
There's
to
no
be
confirmed
Lexington.
Android horse.
Lexington.
Not yet.
Not yet. We can hope. We can hope.
we can
Push Android horse. Push
Um,
into the developers.
the most exciting part is you can romance any human companion regardless of gender.
Awesome. Can you do that regardless of whether or not they're a mutant?
Any companion you can get.
So, if you get a mutant companion, I know who I am. I'm sorry that I'm too loud. I know who I'm romancing.
Who?
The equivalency of Gob in this game. If there's an
Any
equivalency of...
human companion.
So the dog meets out.
And
Well, no.
Codsworth.
Okay, if I can't put my dick in that robot, then...
Whoa,
Hey,
Fisto
come on.
was in Fallout New Vegas, and he was a sex robot. I'm sure
Guys.
he'll make a comeback.
Let's stay away from Japan-related topics, please. Fucking robots is definitely not an American thing. Let's not go there.
It was
Just
in
trying
New
to get the
Vegas.
gears rolling.
You know, if I punch you right now, it's actually gonna be on camera.
I know, and I can use it in court.
Oh damn!
But it'd be worth the laughs.
But I'm damn.
And the time behind bars.
There is 19,250 different combinations for perks.
Wow.
Yeah, it's insane. I'm so
But
excited.
can I customize my weapon?
Yes,
Fuck.
you can even name it.
Oh my god!
Dude, that's my favorite part about Skyrim. I made a hammer with soul drain. Is that what it is?
Yeah. So yeah.
Named the Spectre Collector.
That's nice. I like that.
I felt like a Ghostbuster.
And then the last big thing is VATS no longer stops time. It just slows it down.
God, that's better.
Yeah, because the whole stopping time thing really threw me off.
Well, it's not that it made the game bad at all, and I'm sure slowing it down is not going to make it better. It's just
How
going to
much
make
of a
it
difference is it?
faster,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It means that the enemy's still closing in on you.
and it means you can't just activate VATS and go eat a cheeseburger.
I have done that many a time.
Don't do it. Pause the game.
Pause the game.
Works just as well, and
Idle to
the
win.
game doesn't look stupid.
Idle to win.
Idle to win.
There you go.
Thanks for
Alright.
joining the group.
Thanks for playing. See you later, everybody. You fucking hit record.
The end. I don't know. You have to think about the fact that with it being a new system, you're not gonna be able to pause it.
You could pause Skyrim, man. I'm sure this is gonna be
Skyrim isn't online though, and it's not for
is
new
Fallout
gen.
4 online?
No. What drugs are you smoking?
I'm not smoking anything. I'm just thinking that a lot of new games nowadays, it's actually hard to pause them. There's almost no I think even if you pause Bloodborne, can't you still get attacked?
No, that's Bloodborne. Bloodborne's a different beast.
A lot of games are like that.
Bloodborne's modeled after Dark Souls.
I know, but
Can
a
you-
lot of games are like that now.
Are you trying to say that you can't pause Phantom Pain? Do you
I-
think?
Don't think you can.
That's ridiculous.
I think that everything still keeps going because Phantom Pain is just like Animal Crossing and stuff like that, where things still happen as the time goes on. Okay, the base Outer Haven is still being built while you're not even logged on. When you log back in, things are still happening.
I'm just imagining Big Boss going up to a tree and shaking it and a bathtub falling out.
I'm okay with that. Can I collect bells and shit too?
Gosh.
I want bells to exist in a universe where you actually have to carry them around. So you're just running to the store, ding 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 ding, just fucking waking up everybody.
What was the video game that had the currency called money and it was MUNEY?
That's Kingdom Hearts.
That was so
It's M-U-N-I.
No.
No, it was MUNEY.
That's
It was like Muni. It was very fucking weird, man. I mean, I love Kingdom Hearts. I love Kingdom Hearts to death. I think it's a great series, minus the handheld versions. But fucking currency. Why do these games go with stupid ass currency? Final Fantasy VII called it Gil.
You know what? I am
It's
going
been
to.
Gil since ever.
But I mean, isn't Gil the thing that are on fish? Gills? Don't fish have gills? So does fish technically have money?
Gills. Gill is just GILS.
It doesn't even have an S.
It's just like gills.
Take all my gills.
It's
like,
just
no, take all my gill.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So it's not like the fish.
I'm going to
That's
lose
even-
my shit the day that I play a JRPG that has dollars as the currency.
Like U.S. dollars.
Yeah.
And it fluctuates with the economy.
We're fucked.
Also, thinking about
It's
it,
the worst RPG ever. I
thinking
can't buy anything.
Yeah.
thinking about it, speaking of currency in games, an argument was brought up to me the other day where, like, you know how people are always like, oh yeah, Pokemon, you get fucking, like, oh, this 10-year-old's sitting out on an adventure, good luck, Pokeballs are $200.
Yeah.
It's based off yen.
Yeah.
So, like, looking at it, a Pokeball is about 80 cents. And it just kind of, like, it's interesting to look at, like, the amount of money, because, like,
would be $2. The conversion for yen is extremely simple.
is it 100 to 1?
Yeah, it's 100 to 1.
But still, that's $2.
Yeah.
And if you look at the like amount of money you reach towards the end of the game, it's like you get 10,000 Pokedollars for beating the final champion. It's like, okay, you got $100 for winning this entire thing. Good luck with your life, son.
Yeah.
You've worked and you're the champion now. Here's $100.
Sure, there's a stipend to go with that too. Like,
As
as long as you're the champion, it's like being a president. You were a president once, you never have to work again. We're gonna keep paying you.
That's fair.
Hope you die
Water
soon.
is
You're
the
elected
equivalent
good at Pokemon though.
of $5, where a high-tech class potion to heal Pokemon is $2.
Well, yeah, because
But the
Water's
water
people.
heals.
water's people.
No, it's the other way around.
No, water's super expensive.
No, I thought water
Water's
was
500.
least expensive, but
No.
healed more.
No, water's like 500 Pokedollars, and it heals more. And the reason for that is potions are for Pokemon.
Water's for both.
Water's for people. Everyone drinks water. If you want to give it to your Pokemon, fine. Don't give it to your fucking Charmander, who's gonna die.
Okay.
It's super effective.
But yeah, looking at it, like, the currency in Pokemon's kind of weird. Like, and it's not even weird in, like, a bad way. It's just interesting. Because unless you're, like, the best, it's kind of like being an athlete in real life. Because you aren't going to get paid a lot if you aren't the best.
I guess, yeah. That makes sense.
Alright, so what else in Fallout 4 do you want to talk about?
No, that's pretty much it.
Oh, this big segment's going to take an hour and a half. Was it been, like, 15 minutes? Half of it was me talking about Pokemon's fucking economic status.
I do have one more small thing I want to bring to the table for Fallout.
Are we talking about...
The best Fallout games.
Oh, that's right. See if Jonah agrees with
IGN?
this.
In 7th... Yeah, this is IGN. You know, the place that fucking Jonah apparently goes to... I don't know what... Like, it's
Number 7, Fallout 3. No, we're joking.
No.
It'd probably be number 1.
I hope...
I hope it's not number 1.
Really?
You know
Which
what's
one's
the
your
other
favorite?
one, man? It's IGN.
Probably 2.
Fair enough.
If
Two's not
I
bad.
had to choose one.
Fallout 7 is Fallout Brotherhood of Steel.
This game is fucking awful.
Okay.
It is terrible. It deserves number 8.
Out of 7.
There's not 8 games.
Exactly.
There's gonna be soon.
Gonna be soon. But it is just terrible all around.
Any, like, is it an actual Fallout game, or?
It's a Fallout game, but they tried to make it like a
I'm listening.
team-based RPG.
Sounds bad.
Like, but real-time fighting. Like, because the top-down, the isometric Fallouts were turn-based. That's what VATS was. It's just a turn-based system. And then they made this one real-time. You could turn on VATS if you wanted to, but the game originally was meant to play in real-time. But you had, like, 7 people to control at the same time. It's just terrible.
Oh, we've talked about the Final Fantasy VII Remake quite a bit. It's been...
What's that guy's username? I'm blind.
Ravel Corbin.
Is this just your other account?
Yes, I'm actually talking to myself.
You're like on your phone, like texting the channel. You're like, "Don't forget Final Fantasy." Oh, it is you, you son of a bitch. You're just like, "Don't forget Final Fantasy VII."
No, I'm pretty sure Ravel is my cousin Ian. or it might be my uncle on my cousin Ian's account. It's one of the two. But no, as far as the Final Fantasy VII Remake goes, we've talked about it a fuck ton. I'll talk about it again in the fact that I'm so excited, as Jonah has a look of just disdain. How are you not excited for this?
No, I'm
Let's
super
keep
excited
going down
for
the
it.
list.
Okay.
We'll get to Final Fantasy.
We'll get to Final Fantasy VII. Alright, so, let's see now.
Brotherhood of Steel,
Yeah.
and then
Fallout
Shelter.
What?
Yeah, it's really not that acclaimed. It's just like, oh, it's SimCity with a Fallout Shelter.
I love Fallout Shelter from what I've seen of it. It's fucking hilarious. Some of the screenshots I've
Oh
seen
yeah,
are the greatest.
like the guy on
screenshots.
fire, like the whole room's on fire, and the guard's just like, another wonderful day in the vault, and he's just standing in the middle of the fire.
This is fine.
It's that fucking dog, man.
I
Have you
love
seen-
that dog.
Have you seen that one where the security guard's talking to the pregnant woman, and the security guard says, "I hope you fall down a flight of stairs"?
That's great. That's so fucking great. I love it.
That's pretty bad. I'm really excited to play this game. Maybe more than
No,
Fallout 4.
that's not even the best part. The best part is one girl telling the other girl, "This is weird." As the one girl behind her has a room full of people, and it's mirrored. In the other room, it's just a rundown version of the same people in the same positions doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And she says, "This is weird." And it's like, what?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Or the one black dude that's like, "I think I'm gonna make it," and everyone is dead around him.
Yeah.
Like everyone is fucking super dead.
It's an alternate universe, man, where the black guy's the one that makes it to the end of the horror movie. No one else does.
Everyone else is dead.
The town's dead.
Okay, so Fallout Shelter is shitty apparently. Fallout Tactics.
Brotherhood of Steel.
Hold on. I like tactics games. I like games that are related to what do you call it? Fallout Tactics is a real-time strategy game. I love real-time strategy games. They're great.
Is Fallout Tactics bad?
The thing about Fallout Tactics is they were like, the thing about Fallout is surviving in a nuclear holocaust, like post-apocalyptic world.
Right.
Fallout Tactics are like, you're a Brotherhood of Steel member, here's all this equipment, here's all this, good job and getting to endgame after the first mission. So,
That's fair.
and that's another one where they tried to like do real-time fighting
And that just doesn't work.
for an isometric turn-based system.
Alright, 4. Fallout, a post-nuclear role-playing game.
So the
That's-
first
that's
Fallout.
the first Fallout. I think that's a good place for it.
4.
Yeah.
It's like right in the middle.
They were exploring new thing. Yeah, it was a brand new
Sponsored by Mountain Dew.
like system. It was a brand new.
So there's a lot of
Everything.
kinks that needed to be worked
Right.
out. But for itself as a game, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
3. Fallout 3.
Yeah.
Wow! Wow, that's pretty high.
That's where I would put it.
I didn't expect it to be there.
No, I'm already going to disagree with this. I think it should be 1 up, because I think New Vegas should be in that spot.
Really.
New Vegas was terrible. New Vegas had so many bugs,
Okay.
had a lot of problems. The storyline was okay, in my opinion. It was okay. The weapon customization system was not ironed out as well as it could have been. There was too many things that would have put the game not as good as 3, in my opinion.
Okay. I can see that.
Jonah?
I haven't played a lot of Fallout games, so I
Yeah.
can't really put in a lot of argument.
Jonah, I know you have. Why do you think New Vegas is better than 3?
I think Fallout 3 has more bugs than Fallout New Vegas.
What?
I have clocked more than 500 hours into each of these games.
Okay.
Way more bugs.
Time doesn't matter worth shit when I play through New Vegas and feel like I'm literally playing the game as it's made. It's
And
Sonic Boom.
I think that's just an experience that you had playing the game.
Sonic
for the first time.
Adventure 2. Sonic Boom was rushed. Fallout New Vegas is at least a game. Sorry to all fans of Sonic Boom. If you
Fallout 2 is that site.
Holy
man, I want-
shit, no.
So that means that in first place is New Vegas? No fucking way. No
Okay.
way.
I would
Not
switch.
even-
I would switch those two. I don't think New Vegas deserves a slot that. I don't think it deserves. What does they have a reasoning?
I'd put Rage at top.
Obsidian's Fallout New Vegas combines the detailed open world and first-person perspective of Fallout 3 and the writing, humor, and world-building of Fallout 2,
Okay.
giving us the best of both worlds in one fantastic game. Its excellent story has multiple interesting outcomes, built around its many distinctive functions, which lets you have a major impact on the future of the region. It features some of the series' most memorable companion characters. who all have deep background stories, and it all takes place in a wonderful and varied Nevada wasteland with an Old West flavor that sets it apart from the typical nuclear ruins. It's our favorite Fallout game yet. Bullshit!
That was actually...
Cowboy.
No, they brought up some good points.
But it's still bullshit.
Our one person in the chat says, BS, why Fallout New Vegas is bugged out so bad. If I start the story, I cannot play past the 5th mission.
Okay, he's not the only person to experience that. To log in and have a save file that's like, fuck you, you're not playing any further. I've had that happen before. And they're putting it at number 1? IGN, the fucking people that you think are the best, are like, here, let's put the shittiest one at the first.
The pinnacle of gaming commentary.
I'd rather play...
Sorry, IGN. I'm sorry.
I'd rather play Fallout...
Please don't kill me.
I'd rather play Fallout Tactics than play Fallout New Vegas.
Okay, the thing is, Fallout 3...
As he cracks his knuckles like, I'm gonna fucking kill this kid.
Fallout 3 has one of 2 outcomes. No, for the main storyline, it has one outcome. Your dad dies. Spoiler alert, people. You know, you take the Jefferson Monument back from the Enclave. Everyone's happy. That's it.
Okay.
I thought you have the choice between dying or...
If you want to continue the storyline into the DLC,
you have to pick the... You have to pick the...
right.
Go kill yourself, bitch. Storyline.
Anyways, what's your point with this?
Fallout New Vegas has 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I'm about to prove you wrong.
6.
Alright, so you're
endings.
saying that multiple endings makes the game good.
No, that's
You know what the game has really fucking is terrible, but has multiple endings? It's called Heavy Rain.
It's called Shadow the Hedgehog.
Motherfucker, multiple endings do not...
Shadow the
okay,
Hedgehog
well,
has
if you
more
shut up and
endings.
let me talk.
Well, what do you have then?
That's one of the pros to that game is you have the free will to decide what you want to do with New Vegas.
Yeah. Live and learn.
To make it independent, to have it controlled by Mr. House, to make it controlled by the NCR, to make it controlled by the Legion.
Okay.
That's one of their points, is it's not a linear path. You get to choose what you want to do. In Fallout 3, you're just good or evil, but you come up to the same point in the road.
But if you can't make it that far in the first place, what's the fun?
See, I don't understand because I've never had a problem with New Vegas.
Then I guess you're
Never
the
had a
only
save
person.
file corrupted. I've never had the game bug out on me as much as it's unplayable.
Then you were one of the only... I won't say the only person, but you were one of the only few people I know that's ever had a perfect playthrough with New Vegas. And that's great. Congratulations. But that doesn't change the fact that for me, and a lot of people that I've talked to, you know, that obviously aren't a part of the chat right now, but have said that the game is super buggy, has problems, and it's hard to get through the game sometimes because of these bugs. I do not think that it takes...
think...
Can you minimize that window?
Which one?
The one that we're not really using anymore. No, not that one. The Google one.
Why should I minimize it?
Because so we can see like what actually pops up in the chat.
Yeah. So, I don't think that Fallout New Vegas should have some
Now,
spot.
if I remember correctly, The Elder Scrolls Oblivion was the most buggy game ever.
Oh, Oblivion was fucking terrible.
But that game got a 9.5 out of 10.
That's why Arena's the best.
So you can't... Just ignore him. Just move on.
I do legitimately want to do a playthrough of Arena.
Anyways.
So you can't... Because there are multiple times that Oblivion, my save file never loaded, it corrupted, I spawned in a rock. But I'm not saying the game's a piece of shit.
Fun fact is actually, I believe all three of us are playing through Fallout 3. In the chat it said, I'd rather play Fallout 3 again than New Vegas.
Oh, yeah, and
I
I think Fallout 3 is better than New Vegas.
Then what is this fucking argument about?
That's the fucking conversation we've been trying to have this whole time.
That's the argument!
That's
No, but you saying... No, the argument is, you're saying that New Vegas deserves, like, the 7th slot, when it doesn't.
No.
I'm saying that Fallout 3 is better than New Vegas.
You're saying
I
no,
think that
but you're
Fallout-
saying you keep saying that New Vegas is this piece of shit game and that you'd rather play Tactics than New Vegas.
That was a comedic joke, Jonah. Pull the dick out of your ass. What I am saying is that it should be about 3 or 4. I feel like Fallout 3 should be the first slot. I think Fallout 2 should be the second slot. And
I've never played anything other than Fallout 3, so I can't have legitimate
I think I'd put New Vegas in the 3rd slot. And I'd put Tactics in the 4th. But you like 2 more. No, I said put 2 at the 2nd. So where 2's at, I agree with. And I feel like
Just switch Fallout 3 and New Vegas?
yes. That's what I think.
Do you think Fallout 3 is the best Fallout?
No.
Do you think Fallout 2 is the best Fallout?
Yes.
Do you think Fallout 3 is second best?
Okay, where
Would you have to give it to Fallout?
What's your top 3? There you go.
What's your
My top 3?
Yes.
Fallout 2, Fallout. It's really hard for me to compare Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3, though.
Yeah, they're vastly different first-person shooters with a bad system.
I know. I wouldn't be able to break it down either.
Okay, minus gameplay-wise, because it's the same fucking game gameplay-wise. Joking.
If it comes down to storyline,
But you put Tactics, Brotherhood of Steel, and Fallout Shelter definitely in the back.
oh, in the back, yeah.
You don't give a fuck.
I
Do
don't
you think
think
Fallout
Fallout-
Shelter should be higher on the list?
No, it's a mobile game.
Thank you.
I don't think it even should be considered as one of the. It doesn't have a storyline, so it like.
It's better than Brotherhood of Steel game.
All right, let's
Which is
let's
funny.
wrap this up. What's your favorite top 3? Just spout it. So it's 2, 1, and then what? Spout it. What is it?
2-1 and.
Hey, where does
New
the
Vegas.
president
New
live?
Vegas.
New
Damn it.
Vegas. Okay, next topic.
Where's the president live? Washington, D.C. Okay, we have it.
Next topic.
Adam Sandler.
God damn it!
Alright,
I was
so now
really
I'm-
trying to skip this.
So Adam Sandler.
I'm gonna go check out for the next 15 minutes.
No, you're not. Where is it?
That-
Okay, I found it. We're gonna go through this top 10 list of Adam Sandler movies real quick before we get to the pinnacle of our conversation. Number 10 is Hotel Transylvania.
Never seen it. Can't have a comment on it.
Number 9 is Big Daddy.
I'm really surprised that that's high.
Yeah, that should be higher. Number 8 is Rain Over Me. I didn't like
What
it.
the fuck is Rain Over Me?
It was okay.
Funny People was okay,
I know. I think there's an interview with Eminem in it that I thought was kind of cool.
but the rest of the movie's kind of slow.
50 First Dates is fucking fantastic.
That's
I
a good
recommend it
movie.
to anybody. We're trying to go through this fast because Jonah is ignoring us now.
I feel like Waterboy's definitely under Big Daddy, but I feel like it's a close second to it.
You feel like Waterboy would be like a 9?
I feel like Waterboy would be at I feel like Waterboy should be at 6, and I think Big Daddy should be at 5.
Fair enough. Billy Madison's at 4. Punch Drunk Love. I think these two should be switched. I think Billy Madison and Punch Drunk Love should be switched. And then 2 is Wedding Singer,
What?
and 1 is Happy Gilmore.
No, switch those.
Yeah, I think Wedding Singer
Switch
is probably
those.
the
Wedding
best.
Singer is Adam Sandler's best movie, hands down.
And his second best movie, in my opinion, is 50 First Dates. It literally goes Wedding Singer, 50 First Dates, and then I put Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison because they're the same fucking movie, sort of, in the 3rd slot. So,
I
but
put
anyways,
50 First Dates at 4.
yeah. Anyways, all this aside, Pixels is a movie that just came out.
That is the most horseshit movie that has ever existed about
Kevin Smith
video
is the
games.
fucking president of the United States in that movie. He is the president.
Hey, he's poured his blood into this country, and you will not shame him.
We'll ban you from podcasts if it has to come.
You
back.
won't do shit. You
Anyways,
can't follow me from this. I'm too real. This is raw.
so Pixels, the creator of Pac-Man, which I'm drawing a blank right now, the guy that plays him is named Dennis something. He's a Japanese guy who plays him. But the real guy that made Pac-Man is also in it, but he plays just a repair engineer for a company. I feel like it would have just been funnier if they would have put him in the slot of, he's the guy that created Pac-Man. Why not put him there? Why give him a cameo in the background?
Why make his cameo not him? That's like making a movie. That's like making a
Zombieland, when Bill Murray was in it.
Yeah, that's like if they made Bill Murray some random character and then they made Bill Murray in the background. Given that'd be fucking hilarious. like if Bill Murray didn't actually play Bill Murray and they had someone play Bill Murray and Bill Murray was just some like zombie knocking on his like window. I was like, get out of here!
That's literally
Damn lookalikes.
That's what just happened here.
That's what happened in Pixels?
Yes.
See, that'd be funnier with Bill Murray though, because you recognize Bill Murray when you see him. No one fucking recognizes the creator of Pac-Man when they see him.
That's why we can't remember his name right now.
Thank you for making the pizza video game.
No, I mean Pac-Man's a great game. I played.
Oh yeah, it's great.
A ton of hours of
It's
it.
fucking hard.
But I do have to say that Pixels was fucking terrible.
We haven't even seen it.
We haven't seen it, but I've read enough reviews on it. Peter Dinklage is even bad in that movie.
Which is
And I know why. I did extensive research, and I know why.
Why?
They gave him a mullet.
Did they really?
He has a mullet in that,
Why
that
the
movie.
fuck does he have a mullet?
I don't know.
Is
Because his character's perpetually stuck in the 80s. Like he uses the slang. He has like cut. They give him each person like a suit. Like,
and he tore his sleeves.
He tore his sleeves off, and I don't know. I don't think Peter Dinklage should be in comedy movies.
He does a great character in the fucking one where everyone dies all the time.
Game of Thrones.
That's it.
Tyrion Lannister.
Like I was gonna say, I don't remember Death at a Funeral having that much death in it.
Oh my god.
Good reference.
Yeah.
Good reference.
Out of left field.
Didn't I have the like?
He shouldn't be in comedies. He was great at Death and a Funeral.
Oh yeah, but
both of them.
But I think they just. I don't think he's.
Wasn't it like all
You think he should be a straight? That was the second one. The first one was a British comedy. Second one had
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other characters on it. Both were really good.
Yeah.
Oh my
really
god.
funny.
We're gonna jump back a couple topics to what we did this week. I watched a really funny comedy special by this guy named Bo Burnham.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that's fucking hilarious.
We showed him what?
I'm
Bo
really,
Burnham.
yeah, I'm really shocked that you've never seen that before.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. Aaron Paul tweeted something about Bo Burnham, and then these two fuckers are like, "Yeah, you never heard of Bo Burnham?" And then we jumped on YouTube to watch 5 minutes of it, and I ended up watching the next 45 minutes of it.
Yeah, if you want to go check it out, it's free on YouTube. He uploaded it free when it first came out because he didn't want to go through any like.
But do it after our
It's
stream.
also on
because our
Netflix.
stream's going right now. So.
It also should be on Netflix still.
It is on Netflix.
For free. And he did that all, and he just did that, like,
To push
free
his book.
and plugging his book.
Yeah.
Just so he made money from it, but, like, other companies didn't make money from his work, which is understandable.
And plugging his book was only like a 5-second thing.
Yeah. And he read a little bit from his book, but it was funny, so who cares?
Yeah. So, anyways,
Yeah.
Pixels is fucking terrible. Don't go see it. Go see Ant-Man instead because that was just the best.
It was,
Though
really
Pixels
good.
made $9.2 million in the box office.
which is unfortunate.
You know why?
Because people went to go see it because of how bad they heard it was.
or it was built up as this really good movie.
Yeah. When I first seen the commercial,
Yeah, the advertising for it was actually really good.
Yeah.
And honestly, the graphics in it make it look like, okay, this is a full budget movie. This is gonna be really good.
But Hubert pisses himself.
Hubert pisses himself.
It's hard to get over that scene.
It's heartbreaking.
Hubert doesn't even have genitalia, guys.
I thought that's what his nose was.
He's a. Are you fucking with me?
Wow.
You're fucking with
Wow.
me. Okay. Anyways,
I think one more comment about Pixels.
what?
I think the best quote from it was, I can't remember who it was, but if Wreck-It Ralph is a love letter to gamers, then Pixels is a text message at 2 a.m. asking you up.
Fair enough. Or it's anon hate.
Yeah, it's a non-hate on Tumblr.
Let's see. What else can we bring up real quick?
Your trash wall.
Okay, real quick. Let's do a little bit of comic conversations. I feel like
I don't think we talk about comic books enough.
every podcast we always bring up comics a little bit, and it's fun to talk about because it actually gets Jonah interactive too.
What?
Yeah. Supergirl
Yeah.
is going into production.
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
far, it's going great.
Good.
What's not going so great is apparently we're starting to get a little bit more tips and tricks on who's going to become the new Green Lantern. And it's been all but confirmed that Tyrese Gibson, from the famous Fast and the Furious movies that no one pays attention to him on, is going to be the new Green Lantern.
I feel like
He's
there
gonna be
probably
Hal
could
Jordan.
be
Fucking Jonah's face.
accurate portrayal because they're both okay. Hal Jordan is an asshole, and Tyrese Gibson plays a great asshole. So if he was playing Hal Jordan, I would be on board. But I don't I'm honestly gonna have to see it because I don't know if Tyrese Gibson has ever actually had to play a very, very, very serious stoic role.
Yeah.
So I don't know what.
But what if he does?
If he does, and it's amazing, good for him, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say like you can't do this, and I'm not gonna be nearly as mean as the internet's mean about it. I feel like Tyrese Gibson could do a good job. I mean, Jesse, like, people are like, what the fuck when Jesse Eisenberg got cast as Lex Luthor, but he looks amazing.
Kind of.
He looks amazing as Lex Luthor.
I don't like Jesse Eisenberg as an actor. It's like how you feel about Tyrese Gibson. You don't like him as an actor. I do not like Jesse Eisenberg as an actor.
If they cast Tyrese Gibson as Jon Stewart, yeah, I'm going to be skeptical, but I'm not going to go into the movie theater, pay money, and sit down and go, this movie's going to be shit.
Oh, okay. I've been seeing movies since before you were born, man.
How?
My point being is the fact that I've never gone into a movie theater and I've gone into fucking like chick flicks and shit and sat down and said, I'm gonna keep an open mind and walk out of this with my own opinion. And sometimes you have to do that with comic book movies. With Marvel and DC alike, you cannot get away from that.
I did that with Ant-Man because I originally, like, with Ant-Man, with him being, like, as obscure as he's been made to be, like, he wasn't obscure, like, 10 years ago. He was, like, he was the quintessential Avenger. But, like, he's been just kind of forced to obscurity just because of, like, Captain America and Iron Man and Thor. Yeah. Especially those three just being pushed up in ranks. So I went into it not knowing shit about Ant-Man other than he could shrink. I didn't even know he could control ants. Like, I didn't know that. I thought he was just Ant-Man because he could be small. Like, I thought that was like, okay, why can't they just call him Small Man? But... You gonna be okay? Okay. It was really good. It was really, really good. And it honestly gives me a lot of hope for Doctor Strange.
The thing is, though, I don't think they're going to put as much effort into Doctor Strange.
That's fair.
Because the only reason they made Ant-Man is because Ant-Man is a pivotal point in the Civil War storyline.
How is he pivotal?
I'm not going to ruin that for you.
Right. But the thing is, they're going to go in a completely different direction with Civil War. They're not going to do the...
I think what Jonah means to say, he's going to be pivotal in this one.
Okay.
He wasn't pivotal in the actual comics.
Right.
He's going to be pivotal in this one for sure, because he's going to be like... Go see the movie.
We don't want to ruin this for you.
Yeah, we're not going to ruin any spoilers. However, stay after the credits. There's two scenes.
One after the like credits, and one after the
Rolling
check.
There's the rolling credits.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, though, don't you?
Because that happened in the New Avengers. The whole statue like credits where it's like
okay.
And then there was
for anybody
more
who
credits.
knows what I'm talking about. There's one after the dynamic credits, and there's one after the scrolling credits.
Say the scientific
the scientific term that I just coined.
Thanks, guys. Very topical.
Well, like, they've been doing those since fucking Iron Man. Like, the first Iron Man.
They have. You're not wrong.
Can you go through every Marvel movie and do every single one of the dynamic?
I'm gonna have to watch them again. I haven't fucking seen
Winter
Soldier, but I know
I
know the logistics of what happens.
I've not missed a Marvel movie in theaters yet.
That is the other than
what a waste of your time.
I have missed the second Thor and the second Captain America. And like, oh yeah, Marvel movies are a waste of time.
Hey, hold that thought. Who the fuck are you to come in here and start talking shit to me about comic book movies and wasting
really
time
sassy and black
when we're actually
really
able to see a fucking chronological order for our congregation of heroes, and you're just now barely starting to get your fucking feet wet with your fucking Man of Steel and your stupid ass Dawn of Justice?
I can honestly
back up off my ass because we came out first with what we're doing.
Oh, we've been on the screen way longer than you have.
Okay,
but not
in the
good.
past 10 years, give me an amount of movies that have been successful that DC has made, and I'm going to see if it goes past one hand.
Watchmen,
Man of Steel, all three Batman.
Dark Knight Rises was not within the.
It was not. It was financially successful, but it was not like as good as people hoped.
Now, there's Dark Knight and what is the
Batman Begins?
No, Batman Begins is the one that doesn't count. The one that does count is
Dark Knight Rises and
What the fuck? Okay, which is the third one?
Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises.
That one then.
Okay, so that's
there's
4.
There's 4. I can help you. Come on, one more.
Come
Come
if
on.
it goes past one hand,
Oh,
so we need 6.
We can do this. Fuck.
Green Lantern.
Fuck you.
You look me in the eye, Jeremy.
What the fuck, man?
Is that a cricket I hear? Is that a cricket somewhere? Where's the bug zapper? We gotta find that cricket that I hear because no one's fucking speaking up about a 5th good movie that DC's made that's not animated. If it was animated, it's like, okay,
No,
Red
no,
Hood,
we're
Under the Red Hood.
we're talking box offices, and Under the Red Hood was like early 2000s. We're in 2016, so 10 years ago would be 20.
We're in 2015.
20, which would only put us at 2005.
It was made after 2005.
Was it?
I think it was
I
made in
thought it was
2008. I think it was made in 2008.
Live action.
Right. Box office is you guys are fucking.
Okay, you might get box office.
Okay, we get the cinematic universe, you get cartoon shows.
And TV in general. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen.
He's not wrong.
Agent Carter is the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen.
Agent Carter's not bad.
It's bad.
It's not bad.
It's terrible.
Anyways, I don't like Gotham. I do like Flash and Arrow. They're not bad. Supergirl's gonna be good.
Weren't you the one saying how much you like Daredevil?
Daredevil's good. They actually did it right.
What's funny is that me and Zach haven't seen Daredevil yet.
Yeah,
This is a conglomeration of what the fuck.
Let's start watching Daredevil.
Right now.
No, we're watching Fight Club tonight because Zach's never seen Fight Club. Wait, he's never seen Fight Club or
that one Jim Carrey movie.
Eternal Sunshine for the Spotless Mind.
Thought you were gonna say Cable Guy.
Like, I think I can pass on that one.
What? Cable
I'm
Guy's
kidding.
great.
I've seen it before. It's not
Okay.
bad.
You don't like
Weird
Jim
movie.
Carrey either, do you? You
I
like,
love Jim Carrey.
that's right.
You just don't like Adam Sandler.
I hate Adam Sandler.
And you know what sucks? is
Pixels just more proves my point.
You're not even open. Well, if you look at like all the shit, even Adam Sandler just has this face of "I'm so fucking done." But you're not even gonna give you're not even gonna give Adam Sandler the chance with like Wedding Singer or 8 Crazy Nights or
I've
50
seen
First
8
Dates.
Crazy Nights. I've seen 50 First Dates.
Did you like 8 Crazy Nights?
No, I didn't like it.
That's fair.
Really?
Really? The only Adam Sandler movie that I haven't seen that was on that top 10 list was The Wedding Singer.
You
And
need to watch
all
The
I
Wedding
heard from you
Singer.
guys until the top 3 of that thing was, it was okay. It was okay. It was okay. It was okay.
Okay. I'm gonna
exit out.
I'm gonna state this. I'm gonna state this right now. Adam Sandler's not my favorite fucking actor in the world. He's not.
And he's
But
not
I feel like
he's
his
not
earlier movies were pretty good. And I'm not saying like we need to defend him to the ground because he's the greatest comedic mind of our time. I just like he gets a lot of shit.
He gets too much shit for what he's done. When he was, I'll use your words. He was a pivotal point on SNL at one point, and a lot of his earlier shit, like The Wedding Singer, like Billy Madison, like Happy Gilmore.
Dude, The Wedding Singer inspired a fucking Tony Award-winning Broadway show.
I mean, this is shit that you're not even open.
Or Tony Award nominated, at least.
You're not even having an open mind to.
I feel like you need to watch The Wedding Singer.
And that's like part of the point about being a movie watcher is being able to even accept like some of the shittiest actors. What's a shitty actor that I can't stand, but I'd still watch if they're in a movie? I know there's got to be one out there.
Shia LaBeouf.
That is a good fucking example. I hate Shia LaBeouf. The only good thing that motherfuckers that's come from him, besides Holes, because Holes was a very iconic classic that I would actually show my kids someday, would be the fucking Do It thing. And that's an internet meme. That's not even a fucking movie, man.
So, if I came home tomorrow and I was like, hey, Scott, you want to watch Transformers 1, 2, and 3?
And I haven't seen them? Yeah, I'd watch it. Why wouldn't I watch it?
No, and Shia LaBeouf was in it.
Yes.
And
because what if those 3 movies are enough movies to say, okay, maybe he's not so bad. I might, if he was to release something in 2016, I might go see it.
I honestly
you
wish,
never know.
I honestly wish that I had that same feeling, because that's the same reason I got turned off Interstellar, because I'm not a huge fan of Matthew McConaughey as an actor.
Okay, he's another example. I don't like Matthew McConaughey either, but you need to watch Dallas Buyers Club.
I've heard that's really good. And
It has Jared Leto.
I've heard that his fucking acting, like, status has fucking dramatically shifted in a positive direction.
Maybe. I don't know. All I know is Dallas Buyers Club was good. I
heard Interstellar was amazing. Yeah.
It beat Wolf on Wall Street, which I do not believe should have happened. I think Leonardo DiCaprio is a much better actor than Matthew McConaughey. But the status of what the movie represented is what pushed it for its winning award.
Yeah.
And that's why it got it. That's fine, whatever. Public bullshit.
Yeah, as far as I remember, Wolf of Wall Street, like, I never saw Wolf of Wall Street, but everything I've seen of it, it seems like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but with a lot of drugs.
we'll watch that too, but that's actually just a good movie.
That's a really good synopsis of it.
There's sex and violence.
That sounds like a great fucking movie.
Which comes with the drugs.
It's mostly about the drugs.
Have you ever seen Casino?
Yeah.
Have you?
No.
Have you ever seen Goodfellas?
Yes.
Have you?
I've seen bits and pieces. I haven't seen a
Zach,
lot of
I'm
movies.
going to have to educate. If we're living together, I need to educate you on
Okay,
this
then
shit.
you need to watch We're Back.
Huh? We already agreed to watch We're Back.
Have you ever seen We're Back?
Oh my god.
I was lame before.
That is
time.
my favorite Don Bluth. Or, is that Don Bluth? I feel like the animation style is Don Bluth. I'm gonna have to look at the cover. It's Steven Spielberg Presents. Such a good movie.
That's
Such a good. I have not taken the wrapping off it yet. It's worth $5, and my entire childhood. I burnt out the fucking VHS of this.
It's really good.
I burned out the VHS of my Willy Wonka copy. And my Lion King.
This is my Willy Wonka.
And that's We're Back.
Oh, are we gonna watch Fight Club and then We're Back, or are we gonna watch We're Back then Fight Club?
I think you need to watch Fight Club first. That takes precedence over We're Back.
Are you really?
Yes.
Really?
Thank you.
Yes.
Have you seen Fight Club?
Yes, Jared Leto's in it.
He is.
He gets the shit beat out of him. He's not a big part of the movie. That's
my
his
main
first
thing.
acting.
No, he's in a couple different scenes.
I mean, no, he's one of but he's not like a.
He's no.
He's not Tyler Durden.
No, he's not. Well, actually, they all are.
Well, I mean, don't.
Oh, I already know the twist.
Well, that's not even a twist. That's just like
No, I already
that's
know
just a
the
stupid ass.
Edward Norton. I already know the Edward Norton twist. I've had that spoiled for me.
I fucking hate that
It's like
line.
how I saw Sixth Sense knowing that Bruce Willis was a ghost.
God, I must have grew up with like.
What?
Oh, shut up.
You believe me for half a second.
I still
No, I
believed
said-
you. Like I was like, his face looked so fucking serious. I was like, did you just?
No,
spoil
I
the
took your
drama?
what as in like what you went into watching it, and then I realized what you meant, and I was like, oh, shut up, Jonah.
No, I've only seen half of Sixth Sense, so.
So you've seen 3.
Yeah.
You've seen 3 of the senses.
3 of the senses.
Smell, hearing, and sight.
Anyways,
You've not tasted or
what's
felt it.
another topic we can go
Or
to
minded it.
to keep things rolling?
I guess it's time for our new segment.
Oh yeah, the segment Zach invented.
All right.
Okay, this segment is called Thanks for Fights.
After we do a couple,
I think we change it every time we talk about it.
It's
Thanks for Punch.
It's thanks for verses.
Versus for play.
Thanks for SmackDown versus Raw.
Anyways, we're gonna do a couple.
SmackDown
We're gonna do a couple, and then if you have a recommendation you want to give us to do a versus of, feel free to let us know.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
But
This is on YouTube.
let's do this versus first. We're gonna pull from this
Yeah.
box. In this box has a couple different things, and we're gonna discuss out of which of the two would be winners. So let's Zach go ahead and pick your two. That's what it's gonna be.
Okay,
It's-
so
It's more comical than you'd imagine.
I'll try and pick a small one and a big one.
Yeah, try to pick a small one and a big one.
Because the big ones are mine.
I did small slips, he did big slips. We didn't exactly think of the portioning very well.
Okay. Well, the big ones that I did are really goofy. So
And the small ones I
small
did.
one. Peter Griffin
This is a terrible
Really
start.
serious.
Look, some of them are serious. This was a really bad start. So
versus Goku that can't fly or punch. Goku.
Now, no, wait.
now Peter Griffin.
Peter
is
Griffin
good
can
for some
take a
shit.
fucking beating.
Have you guys ever seen?
He's gotten run over, thrown off a cliff, thrown out of an airplane.
And you know he can fight because have you ever seen him fight the chicken?
Chicken.
So Peter
He's
Griffin
taking
versus
shots
the chicken.
from whatever Stewie makes.
I like how people come into this video.
Goku has destroyed more than one planet. Goku has destroyed more than one planet, and he just can't punch, but he can kick and do ki blasts. Peter's fucking dead. Peter is a 40-year-old man living in fucking New England. He's dead.
Fine.
I'm just trying to make it interesting. Whatever.
It's
Fuck
not
you.
an interesting fight.
Okay, has anyone here ever played Team Fortress 2? Okay.
I love this one.
So it's Heavy,
Heavy weapons guy.
the heavy weapons guy, swinging a scout like a flail versus
Bang, bang, bang,
the
bang,
Vault
bang,
Dweller from Fallout.
Oh my god.
bang. I think the Vault Dweller wins.
Why?
His just arsenal.
Okay, okay.
Stop being
Limit him to one gun in the middle of the game. Because Heavy swinging the scout as a flail isn't exactly the Heavy powered up.
I think the Heavy has made that choice of his weapon.
Okay, we'll go with the Vault. Well,
Okay.
but
I
if
think
the
that-
Heavy
I think
gets,
the-
okay, if the Heavy would get his minigun,
That would be a tough fight.
Sorry about this. It takes a second to pull from the box.
2 big ones.
Gob from Fallout 3.
Oh,
It's a
neat.
Fallout themed podcast
The
here.
entire podcast is Fallout themed.
Versus
14 skeletons
It's
with
shuffleboard.
sentience.
Oh
How
my
many did
God.
you put in there of this?
one.
Um,
Okay, sorry for someone who didn't understand us. It is we did test runs last night, and 14 skeletons that are gained sentience and are playing shuffleboard came up multiple times.
But
Now
now
this
they're
is
versing,
actually a very interesting fight.
But now
Why?
they're versing Gob.
Who would
from Fallout
win?
3.
Gob.
Okay, the skeletons aren't locked in shuffleboard limbo. It just means that Gob happens upon them while they're playing shuffleboard, and then fight begins.
Okay.
And this is 14 armed skeletons
With-
with shuffleboard sticks
Okay.
versus Gob, who is never known to do any combat in the game.
If this is confusing anybody, again,
Gob is a mutant.
from
He
Fallout,
is a ghoul.
He's
a
fucking.
ghoul.
I don't care.
He's a ghoul
He's a
from
ghoul
Fallout 3.
man.
and he's going against 14
14 skeletons
with shuffleboard sticks.
that have had their night of fun ruined, and they're sentiently
You know what?
mad about it. Okay,
We're
what
going to the
Nick-
Fallout wiki, and I want to see what Gob has on his person
Who do you guys think?
at any given time.
If you know. 2 people just came in and was like, nope, we're off this thread.
Understandable.
/thread. This is done.
Let's see. His stats are a 5 in strength, a 5 in perspective.
How does he have a fucking 7 in charisma? He looks like a fucking steak.
Hey, fuck his stats. What is his weapons? What is he armed with?
Let's see.
Inventory.
Inventory. He has no weapon. He has a Merc Grunt outfit, an office key, and a saloon system.
These skeletons would win.
The skeletons would win hands down. The skeletons
Would
are
be
armed.
Gob because
The
Gob
skeletons
has-
are pissed because Gob ruined shuffleboard night. And there's 14 of them. I could see if it was like a 1-on-1 or even a 2-on-1 just because Gob's going to have more consistency. But I see Gob taking out about half of them and the rest of them just beating him to death.
Yeah, they... Oh.
Especially
oh,
because...
Why do you say Gob?
Why do you say Gob?
Hold on. Why do you say Gob? From Fallout. Because I'm actually interested in...
Viewer, for people who can't fucking... Are we just going to post the video on YouTube?
No, we'll post just the audio.
Okay, well, someone from the chat is asking us to the podcast.
And they're saying Gob, but I don't think that Gob would win. Jonah, do you think that Gob would
I
win?
think Gob wins.
Okay, do ghouls have a higher consistency than humans? Or are ghouls like... other than radiation, do ghouls have any higher defenses against anything?
Ability of ghoul DNA to regenerate at a rate unmatched by normal human nucleic cells.
Okay, so they can heal faster than humans, but what rate is that at? Is it at, like, fucking Deadpool, Wolverine, or fucking Kick-Ass?
It matters how much radiation they've been exposed to.
Okay, so we'll say this isn't, like, an unradiated area.
No,
but
they've
it's
been
not
exposed to.
Okay, how much has God been exposed to?
Enough to turn him into a ghoul.
Okay, enough to turn him into a ghoul. That's understandable.
So I mean,
is he healing at a rate where he can survive the onslaught of 14?
He's a ghoul. He has actual muscle. The skeletons have no strength.
The skeletons have no strength, but we're gonna say these have sentience, and they're held together by magic. So they have the same. We'll say they have the same amount of strength to hold them together as Skyrim skeletons, which could take about 2 blows from a sword at level 5. We're gonna say Gob's also at like around level 5 from Skyrim because hey, transferring Bethesda game to Bethesda game is really easy, and fucking you find him in the first town in the game. Gob's really weak. Gob is a really weak character comparatively.
Okay, I'm gonna mention to anybody who's actually still listening that this pisses me off that this is the first serious one we've gotten. And it's fucking Gob versus a group of skeletons.
I know, but seriously, that's why I put the joke ones in there. That is specifically why I put the joke ones in there. Because yeah, you're going to have some stupid fucking ones, but you're also going to have ones that are stupid concepts that you have to seriously think about. I honestly have to give it to the skeletons. Like, Gob has, like, he's not a feral ghoul, so he doesn't have, like, that utter instinct of kill, kill, kill. And even then, feral ghouls aren't the strongest enemy in Fallout. They're only really a huge threat if you get overwhelmed by them.
Ghouls have a heightened sense, making them more perceptive and lucky than other wasteland humanoids.
Okay, they're more perceptive and
more. Lucky. As a result, chems barely affect them. When healing a player, Dr. Burroughs bemoans that the fact that you humans are so fragile.
Well, let's cast a vote now. We've discussed it enough.
Well, one more thing. I just want to find out, like, what is the constitution of ghouls? Are they like more resilient than humans?
Yeah, that's already been talked about.
Okay, so
yes.
they have a faster healing rate. That doesn't mean they're more resilient.
I would say they're also more resilient. Ghouls
I'd say if it was like maybe 10 or 8, that God would have it, but that's fucking. That is more than a dozen skeletons.
Scroll up real quick. What was the rest of his stats? It's at the very top.
I just went to the ghoul.
Well, we're not talking about every ghoul. We're talking about Gob.
Right. I was seeing what.
Right.
Like what just normal ghouls. Because it's not going to talk about strength 5, perception 5, endurance 4, charisma 7, intelligence 5, agility 5, luck 5.
So it would be his endurance.
He has 35 hit points. His melee weapon skills are 46.
So Zach,
okay,
at level 3.
Okay, his melee skill is what?
46.
Okay.
His melee weapon
say
skill.
that with every hit that he does, he takes out 1 skeleton. But if we're going with like role-playing rules, that is, we'll say the fucking skeletons only get 1 hit in every round each, and we'll say they miss some. So let's say he's taking an average of 10 hits per round. With that slowly dwindling, so it's like 10, 9, 6. He's still dead before he gets through every skeleton.
I don't think so. Because a makeshift weapon in D&D terms does 1 to 2 points of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's 14 swinging at him. That's why I'm saying it's 10 damage, because it's not him taking 10 damage from 1 hit, it's him taking 1 damage from 10 hits.
And then you have to factor in the -2 of their strength modifier, if we're going D&D wise. Skeletons don't have a strength.
So, cast it,
Gob wins.
It comes down to votes. You?
Gob wins.
Skeletons.
And the one viewer we have says skeletons.
What are you voting?
It doesn't matter. 2 skeletons to 1.
No, because you can say Gob and we could be like, alright, it's a tie.
I'm gonna love what you guys are gonna say skeletons.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, well that was the first serious one we got, and that's probably the dumbest one we've had so far that we had to seriously argue about. I really like that we had to seriously argue about that one now.
What the fuck, man? Okay, the Brotherhood of Steel.
Yeah! Fallout podcast!
Okay, if the fucking name of this podcast is not relative to Fallout...
Oh, it's going to be.
I'm gonna be so mad at you. But I'm included. The Brotherhood of Steel versus the town of Silent Hill.
Oh, Brotherhood of Steel wins.
How? What?
That is every
the
single
entire Brotherhood of Steel. Every chapter from across the United States of America.
Well, we're gonna talk like a chapter.
Okay,
You can't do
let's
fucking...
talk about the most well-known chapter, the Washington, D.C. chapter.
Okay, they have been thrown into Silent Hill, and they have to deal with fucking...
Whatever darkness awaits them within all of their psyches
Because
combined.
we're not talking like nurses are coming at them. We're talking like the town is attacking them.
What haunts the
Like-
Brotherhood of Steel?
Nothing haunts the Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh, they are not fucking righteous. Fuck
They're
you,
not
man.
fearless. There's no way every single Brotherhood of Steel member can't feel fear. They're not the fucking...
Okay, to dwindle this down, because the whole Brotherhood of Steel is a lot of people. Let's go with... What?
Silent Hill. Silent Hill, hands down. Pyramid Head, Star.
He wouldn't be a part of this.
Yeah, he would.
Pyramid Head?
Anything that has happened in Silent Hill is a forever constant in Silent Hill. So the same thing that happens in Silent Hill 1 with the cult is forever constant. Anything that happens in 2, like Pyramid Head, will forever be there. And 3, the circus and the whole entire amusement town is a part of it now. And it forever keeps that in there.
I thought we were just going on, like, what would personally haunt them. Because that was always my favorite part about Silent Hill.
Oh, yeah. But then what's cool is, like, the next people to go in, like, say that all this happens with the Brotherhood of Steel. And the next person goes in,
people are fucked!
they're super fucked.
They're like a Girl Scout troop.
What would haunt a Girl Scout troop? They'd be fine, because just like Laura is in Silent Hill 2, she could just run through and be fine.
Yeah,
Girls
anyone,
are little
people,
children
okay,
are innocent.
if
that's
anything,
true.
Brotherhood of Steel would be fucked because they're so uninnocent.
But the thing is, they are also so used to the horrors of the wasteland.
And
That's
dealing
true.
with
Fucking-
stuff that's even worse. There is no way the horrors of the wasteland of stuff that can biologically exist will ever match up to the amount of fucking psychedelic bullshit.
I'm sorry, have you ever seen a Deathclaw?
Have you ever seen the Doorman?
Yes!
Doorman's much scarier because he doesn't make sense, Jonah. Creatures that don't make sense are always going to be more terrifying than creatures that do.
In
Norman's
Fallout,
rapist.
in Fallout, there are
Yeah.
Deathclaws, there are Mirelurks,
The mutants.
there are super mutants.
And biologically, they make
Behemoths.
sense.
No, they don't.
We're
They're
always taking,
mutants.
we're always taking so long on these.
Okay,
So, Silent
okay,
Hill
let's
versus
just-
Brotherhood of Steel, let's break it down to the bare basics. Silent Hill's using its psychological effects on Brotherhood of Steel,
Yeah.
and the Brotherhood of Steel is combating against it.
I'm not trying to shit on Fallout, man.
Fallout's had a lot of wins tonight. They're just not doing so hot in the versus category.
I honestly think that the Brotherhood of Steel would win.
What is your opinion? I voiced my opinion on the last one. What is your opinion? You're the Silent Hill guy. He's the Fallout guy. We'll let... It's 3v1, bro. Silent Hill wins. Okay, we're going to state this right now. The best part about these verses is that they don't mean shit. They're 3 nerds in
Yeah,
one
we're just-
apartment's opinions.
Yeah.
3 nerds plus anybody who's actually commenting.
Plus people that are in the podcast. So they don't mean shit. But if
Yeah,
you
our
guys
viewers
wanna-
don't mean shit.
No.
We loved you guys. You guys are great viewers. Check out Thanks for Playing on YouTube. And
No, it's not that our viewers don't
So-
mean shit. It's just that these is like a whole. They don't use any like research or anything. I know you're kidding, but what I'm trying to lead that into is if you guys want to do any comments on like who you think would win or anything like that, post that in the comment section. We love reading that shit. And don't send me hate, please.
Cyborg versus Goku.
Goku. Next question.
Cyborg.
Sorry, Cyborg.
Yeah. So for anyone that didn't hear because Jonah was mumbling like a little bitch, it was Cyborg versus Goku, and I'm pretty sure Goku would win that one.
And now it's for the last one, a free for all versus however many I grab.
No, it'd be let us all pick one.
Over.
Pick one. Usually small is your
We
better.
did this for that free for all last night.
Here. I feel like that would have been a good one to bring up in this one, though.
I was actually trying to hold my hand. I can't fucking find the small one.
Oh my god, this was in the other fucking free for all. The fuck?
I swear I
I
put
wanna do
more
one.
in there.
I want a new one, damn it. This was in the other free for all. God damn it! I just want a new one.
Okay. Ready? Alright.
You first.
So this is it. This is the last one for the verses.
Jonah.
Oh, sorry, I was at Jubilee. I got Johnny Depp.
Who'd you get?
Digimon.
Stephen King.
Okay, I'm actually gonna like
Take yours out of the running because. Well, here's the thing. Digimon are data. Before Digimon can come into the world, does Johnny Depp or Stephen King have the time to just wipe a hard drive?
I'll take that one out and I'll use this one instead. Game Grumps.
Game Grumps, Stephen King,
And Johnny Depp.
and Johnny Depp. Now, Game Grumps have spryness on their side. Even though
You
Dan
can't use
isn't
the
a-
lore. You can't use the lore.
Can't use the lore because these are real fucking people.
Yeah.
Stephen King is fucking psychotic.
Stephen King, he's not psychotic.
He's crazy as hell. He is batshit insane.
I've never heard about him in person.
Oh yeah, he's super fucking psycho.
Okay.
And we all know Johnny Depp and his whole Tim Burton shit going on.
I feel like Johnny Depp doesn't have it in him to fight. IRL.
Funny thing,
He's a twig man.
I feel like. Hey, show us a sexy picture of Johnny Depp.
Okay.
I feel like Stephen King, age-wise, he's like fucking 55 or something. I feel like Stephen King's out of the running for this. So really, it's
Johnny Depp versus Aaron and Danny from Game Grumps.
Boom. That's not what I want,
Didn't
though.
Danny used to take martial arts?
Yes, Danny Sexbang, I believe, from Game Grumps has martial arts skills. Aaron is just a big guy.
If Aaron gets mad, I'm pretty sure like he would be able to, like, incite a barbarian mode. I feel like I gotta give it to the Game Grumps with this. I feel like Game Grumps would win.
I don't know.
How
I
old-
think the end result of this fight is
one of the Grumps is dead.
no.
Oh.
Is the Game Grumps and Johnny Depp just starting a band?
Yeah.
With
It's like-
Stephen King, playing on top of Stephen King's corpse.
Pick two more small ones. We're gonna do one more of these. I forgot about this last little one. We're doing one more small little one we haven't done
A
yet.
team of two versus a team of two?
Yep.
Oh. Name yours.
The cast of Final Fantasy VII and the cast of Final Fantasy VIII.
Oh my god.
Versus
So much
Green
angst.
Lantern and Wolverine.
Oh, Green Lantern and Wolverine. Green Lantern and Wolverine.
That sucks.
You had such a stacked
Also-
team too.
Also, both of these say Final Fantasy VII, so I'm gonna fix one of these real quick.
No, you get two clouds, two Clued.
I get two clues.
Do you need a pen?
I need a pen. One's supposed to be 8, one's supposed to be 7.
Sorry, I just love the idea of fucking... Okay, which Green Lantern?
We're gonna go with Hal Jordan.
Damn it. Hal Jordan and fucking Logan working together?
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
That would be the best comic. Get on it, Nintendo. Get on it, game designers.
Alright. So, I guess that's the end of that.
That was a lot of fun. We're gonna try and do that segment a lot more, and if you guys like it enough, we're gonna try and fucking we're gonna make a legitimate fucking.
What we're gonna at least do it like a couple times during each podcast.
And we're gonna try and do like an entire podcast of it, where it's just those. Where
Well, not a podcast.
oh no, we have one more that I
Okay.
came in the idea with.
We do have Sephiroth and Cloud, but as much as I love 7, Wolverine's healing factor pretty much makes him
Plus his
invincible.
unbreakable blades against
Adamantium blades mixed with his healing factor, mixed with
Green Lantern's
Green Lantern-
ability to create anything.
he can give Wolverine stronger
He has
shit.
personally stopped a meteor himself. He could
He
stop.
put a planet back together.
He put a planet back together. He could stop the meteor that Sephiroth summoned.
Yeah, it's just not a no. That's not a contest.
But no, the real question that I came up with this with was who would win in a fight?
Oh god.
All in death battle between the old man with the shovel in Home Alone 1 and the old woman with the pigeons in Home Alone 2.
Now the woman has pigeons.
But
The old man
has constitution.
has that fucking shovel.
He has a shovel. there's only so much you can command pigeons to do. And yes, she has like a fucking like bond with them similar to what Aquaman has with the entire ocean. But she's homeless. And if anything, he has a financial standpoint to the point where you gotta expect that he's gonna have more than just a shovel in his home to use as a weapon.
Yeah, Wolverine is overpowered. I fucking love it. Old Man Logan's the best comic. Read it. It's great.
But
I would say the old man with the shovel would get it. That's for me. That's
A
almost no
shovel can
contest.
easily take out 2 or 3 pigeons at a time.
oh my, have you seen Home Alone 2? When's the last time you saw it?
Years ago.
She has hundreds, if not thousands, of pigeons. I honestly have to give it to Pigeon Woman. I mean, she doesn't seem malicious, but she's very protective. Like, she's protective of Macaulay Culkin in the, like, movie. Like, very... And she can command these, like... She takes out 2 armed criminals by throwing food. Throwing food, and birds fucking attack them. I feel like I gotta give it to the woman. Like, there's something to say. This is basically the fight between a barbarian and a beastmaster.
Well, let's throw down the numbers. You
Old man.
and our viewer says old man.
Do you say old man as
I
well?
do.
Okay, I'm the odd one out on this, but I still stand by my fact, and I think the old woman would whoop that guy's ass.
Yep.
Plus, she loves the opera, and it's adorable, and it's sad, and it's heartbreaking. What happened, Macaulay Culkin?
She died.
To Macaulay Culkin? She died?
Yeah.
Wow. That's upsetting.
That's upsetting. Anyway,
Doing great so far. Is there anything else on the list that we
that's
can
it.
That's the last versus one.
Anything Kojima-wise or Konami-wise we need to bring up?
He's still talking to Del Toro about shit.
He's still talking to Del Toro. Oh,
Can't believe Solid Snake's gonna be in Pacific Rim 2.
and it's a big thing that
What if Metal Gear Racing Pacific Rim?
Kojima had probably known about being kicked out of Konami since about 2014, when what happened is they'd already discussed it, and they probably already had it under wraps, but Kojima left us little hints in a game called Ground Zeroes.
Yep.
For anybody who knows Ground Zeroes, it's a prologue, not a demo, to Phantom Pain. Sorry, I
can
had to
beat
throw that out there.
in 3 seconds.
The thing is, like, there's a mission called Deja Vu, which happens after you beat the game, you get to unlock it, where you play through the best parts of Metal Gear. As you go through, you have to pick up patches, and you have to erase logos.
Metal Gear or Metal Gear Solid?
Metal Gear Solid.
Okay. Because that'd be cool if they made like a 3D rendition of the original Metal Gear.
That's what Phantom Pain is. Phantom Pain is Outer Haven. It's
Well, yeah. Okay, that's fair.
and
And then he takes over the base in Metal Gear.
Yep.
Spoilers. Came
the
out
way that it
in
runs,
the 80s.
the way it comes down is as you're going through it, Kaz tells you, he's like, you can always try to erase it from memory. You can always try to erase it, but the memories are always going to be there. And in the very end, the last one you delete is Kojima Productions. It's the last one you find on the mission. You delete it, and as you delete it, Hideo Kojima comes on. Instead of Kaz's voice, you get, Kojima's voice. And Kojima says, "Thank you so much for playing my games." That's it.
That
Nothing
makes you
more.
want to buy Ground Zeroes. That alone.
Nothing else. When I first got that, and I first got that message, I fucking started tearing up. I was like, "Oh my god, are you serious?" So it was really heartbreaking. But yeah, Kojima's gonna be done. I mean, he'll be working with Del Toro, so maybe we'll see a Silent Hills-ish game.
Yeah, they've already said that it's not going to be Silent Hills, but they could create something very similar.
They could bring Norman Reedus back on, and they could do
Oh,
like
Yeah,
a
Norman Reedus is. He'll be on board. What's he got to do? Walking Dead? That's a show.
until he dies, hopefully.
The character or Norman Reedus?
It's the character.
Okay.
Norman Reedus is badass. He's like 50-something and still going.
Yeah.
I like his cat. Crackdown versus Roll.
Final Fantasy XIV Heaven's Ward is getting great reviews. Final Fantasy 15 is going to have a release date soon. It's going to be great.
Final Fantasy 16?
Huh?
It's fine. Does that say Final Fantasy 16?
No, that's 15. That's episode 2.0.
Is it gonna come out in fucking Telltale episodes?
Maybe. Halo
That's
5 is getting a ton of good reviews. This is just a quick synopsis of games that are coming out that are getting a lot of like hype. Hearthstone is getting some additions and so on and so forth.
Yeah, it's getting another expansion.
And it's getting another expansion. Life is Strange is looking really good. It's a great game. Play it. Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain comes out in September.
Naruto Shippuden 4 Ninja...
Ultimate Ninja Storm is great.
Yeah.
All those games are fucking great.
Makes up for the show.
Yeah. Rise of the Tomb Raider,
You're a little pissed about because it's an Xbox exclusive.
No, it's coming out for PS4.
It's exclusive right now.
For right now.
They just announced it that it's coming out in 2016 for
Right,
PS4.
it's an exclusive right now, though.
It's like how Resident Evil 4 was for GameCube.
It is a timed exclusive. Xbox One people will get it before. Like how Final Fantasy VII is a PlayStation exclusive.
Is it coming out for PC as well?
I'm not sure.
Because the original Tomb Raider is for PC.
I just saw the headline.
Right now, it's just Xbox One.
Damn. Well, my brother's gonna be able to play it.
So,
StarCraft 2. That's still a thing.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Oh, hey, World of Warcraft Warlords of Pandas.
Warlords of Draenor. That's not pandas.
I don't know anything about the Warcraft lore. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, Pandaria's, that expansion's entirely done. So, that's that. I'm excited for Heaven's Ward because then I get to do engineer shit, but I think that's that. Time to go into our editing segment. Things to look up, or things to look out for on the channel.
Up your ass this week?
Oh!
For new people tuning into the podcast, Scott does something called What's Up His Ass, where it's not physically what's up his ass.
It's just what's pissing me off.
What's making Scott mad.
We take random items.
What makes him butthurt, you would say.
And I was going to go into, I probably should have went into that exactly when Jonah brought it up, is timed exclusives. As much as I love being able to brag about the fact of having certain games exclusively on my system, I hate the fact that it's not open to everybody.
I feel like I prefer timed exclusives over exclusives.
Oh, I do. But I think that timed exclusives...
Also, I have a cat with me now. He just hopped up in my lap like, I don't give a fuck.
I think timed exclusives are even fucking worse, though, because it's like, oh, you're going to get this game eventually, but you have to sit and wait. At least with exclusives, you're like, alright, eventually I have to get this system so I can actually play it. Timed exclusives is like, do I really want to waste that much money to get it right now, or should I wait the next year and a half before I can play it?
No, man, timed exclusives have hope in the future. Like, timed exclusives are the exact reason why Bloodborne on PC, people wouldn't be worried about it. Timed exclusives may not sell consoles, but they sell people on the idea of fucking patience, and I don't have a problem with that.
I think that you're being too, like, liberal about it. The fact of the matter is that it should either be, in my opinion, put it out with the rest of the games like you're supposed to, which is the way that it should be done. I don't think exclusives should exist either.
So did you have a problem with Resident Evil 4 coming out for GameCube exclusively for a couple months?
Well, yeah.
What if Rise of the Tomb Raider for PS4 has extra shit in it because it's a timed exclusive?
I think that's fucking stupid. The GameCube people, the GameCube fanboys should have gotten just as much as we did. They missed out on a whole fucking segment with Ada because of that.
Everyone hates!
I loved that segment, first of all.
I've heard nothing but, like, I've heard, like, comparisons to the Silent Hill 2 greatest hits
it's
thing.
Totally done. It's
okay, that's
finished.
probably what I was thinking of then.
Yeah, I think you were thinking of
Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, because Ada's Separate Ways is a completely done add-on with voice acting and storyline and everything. So... But, yeah, just timed exclusives are fucking stupid and a waste of time. You know?
The exclusives.
Because at least with, like, certain systems, like, I would have a drive to pick up that system eventually. Like, I almost want to get an Xbox One so I can still play Killer Instinct.
That's fair. Opinion.
I think in some cases, in most cases, it's a good thing. They would have made Arkham Knight a timed exclusive. The PC port would have been a shitty.
Maybe they're...
That's just really bad programming.
Maybe... Okay. That's another reason.
No, that's a...
PC ports are very hard to make, and people very much undermine how hard it is to transfer something from console to PC.
I'm also going to openly say that I'm the kind of guy I'm a consoleist, not a PC elitist.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to be like a PC elitist to understand that timed exclusives for certain systems, so they can work up to the point. Like, transferring an Xbox One game to PS4 probably wouldn't be as hard, but what if they're releasing it on Xbox One first? Partially, like, what if they agree to it partially because, like, the first Tomb Raider, when it first came out, wasn't incredibly buggy, but it was still kind of buggy on all systems. So they had to
all this is doing is pissing me off more.
They had to work on patch. Let me finish. They had to work on patches for all of these systems, for PS3, for Xbox 360, for PC, all at the same time. But with the timed exclusive, you have one console that is out that has bugs, because every game has bugs when it comes out. There is no game that is bugless. But you have time to cipher through so that when you get it for PS4, it is way less buggy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if that's how you feel, man, that's how you feel. I'm not changing the fact that, like, when it comes down to it for me, like, it should be released on Xbox One, Wii U, and PS4.
Definitely.
And then the way that it should go. Besides that, is that after the 3 systems get it, then it should go to PC. But I also think that it should be backwards. I think that PC should get it first, and then the 3 consoles get it.
I feel like you should get it last. Because, whereas transferring Arkham Knight to PC would be hard, transferring Arkham Knight to Wii U would be downright goddamn impossible. There are so many fucking motion controls that the PS4 and Xbox One don't use.
So certain games like that would have to be played with a Pro Controller.
But that doesn't come with the system.
I know. So you have to chuck out some extra money to play the good games, but you would be missing out on the game in the end. You already have a Pro Controller.
Well, no. Like, I understand. Like, for me, that's fine. But for some people who are like, okay, I'm getting this system, and I want to play this game, and they take it home and like, hey, you can't use this controller. I feel like they should be like, okay, you can play it with a Wiimote and nunchuck then.
Maybe. Or plug in like a GameCube controller, play it that way.
You can't do that. You have to get a port that is still not being sold by Nintendo. So you have to go through, yeah.
So
you have to buy it on Amazon.
What's coming up on the channel?
We're finishing Beautiful Joe.
And starting the next playthrough.
Starting my playthrough, yeah.
We've already said
Yeah,
it's Alice.
it's
Alice Madness Returns. If you want to watch it, it's fine. We're doing no advertising for ourselves by not saying what the game is.
Yeah.
What's up?
When we don't say what the game is, we're doing no advertisement for ourselves.
We've been talking about Alice for a while.
Yeah, I know, but like for some games I've been keeping like secretive. Like because they're far off in the future, that's fine, but when they're coming up, I feel like we shouldn't leave it to like, oh, it appeared on YouTube today. Everyone's like, no, I feel like we should say it in the podcast what we're playing.
Sure. So,
because who are we helping by like keeping it a secret?
Because when it comes up, they see the subscribing thing.
If they're already subscribed.
I'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But the cut down of it is that we uploaded the rest of the chunk of Beautiful Joe. I think we're gonna upload the rest of it tonight. Are we 2 episodes short?
No, 1.
1. We're just gonna chalk that up tonight with the podcast and so on and so forth. And then Monday we start Alice uploading, which should be a great fucking. Our Alice playthrough with Jonah at the helm and me and Zach commentating. I feel it has been much better than
like
our
I'm in a
Beautiful
captain
Joe.
outfit with like a saber pointing outwards onto the boat. I am George Washington crossing the Colorado.
Do we want to wait to tell them what you're playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll wait until about halfway through Alice.
Okay.
Because I'm not even near. I haven't even started it yet.
Yeah.
Which we need to get on.
Yeah, we need to set that up. So, all right. Well, thanks for podcasting with us. Hopefully, you folks had a great time, and thanks for commentating and having a great.
Yeah. Thanks for listening / watching.
Yeah. And hopefully we'll start doing more of the live stream versions of it too, so we get more commentates. So
yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to be worried about like, oh shit, how do I look in capture?
Take it
I
easy.
look like a dick?
And thanks for playing.
See ya.
Bye.